Thanks for tuning to the channel. Today, you're gonna see the life of a Turo host with a 9 to 5. And the reason is, I just got out of work, came home, changed, and I'm gonna head to go pick up a car at the airport. So if you're doing Turo or you're thinking about doing it, you're gonna do deliveries and you live by an airport, at least you'll get an idea how it is. Also, everything that I have for Turo, like the lockbox, everything I use for Turo, basically, I put in the description box. So go ahead and check that out. That can help you out if you're considered doing Turo or if you're already on there. But before I get there, I am gonna make a quick stop because I do pass by a car wash. I am gonna get my truck washed. We're gonna get to the airport. You're gonna see the parking lot there. You're gonna see us how we find the car, and you're gonna see the lockbox and everything, and taking the pictures, so you get a good idea what to expect if you do deliveries or you're thinking about doing it. Let me know down in the comments below if you found it helpful, and let's see how it goes. Look how bad the traffic is on this side. It's that 5 o'clock rush hour. You can see traffic's really bad on the opposite direction, but we're almost to the car wash. Actually, hopefully we get to the car wash easily, because we are gonna have to make a U-turn into the traffic. But yeah, I have a car wash membership. Some of you may have it that are watching, or also maybe thinking about it, and I like it because it's only $25 a month, and I can wash my vehicle as much as I want. So I at least go once a week, keeps it looking like new. Now, I know some people are gonna say it's really bad for the paint, but that's not really gonna be an issue in my case, because I don't plan to keep the vehicle for 10 years plus or anything like that. So I'm not gonna be I'm not too worried about that, the paint. So if you keep your cars for 3 to 5 years, in my opinion, you should be fine. And I like it so far. So that's just my opinion on that. It's crazy how bad the traffic gets here at 5.
Yeah, it's bad.
Look at that. And this light takes forever. Now you may be thinking, do I have memberships for the cars that I have on Turo? I personally do not, because it's an expense that I try to save myself. I do use it sometimes when I don't have time to clean the car. So sometimes I do use it. Now, if you are on Turo and you have a 10-car fleet or more, then they actually give you a special rate. I don't have I don't have 10 cars, so I wouldn't get that special rate. I'm not sure what the rate is, but I did inquire about it because I do Turo and I have 4 cars, and I wanted to see if I get a special rate. They told me I had to have 10. I checked with other car washes and they all seem to be the same. So I know some hosts do have 10 cars and more, and at that point, it might not be something that you can really do yourself. But I basically keep the cars clean. I give them, right when I get them a vacuum, they stay pretty clean most of the time. So I don't really see the need to bring them every single time, because that would get expensive. I only bring them once in a blue moon when it's complete necessary. But here we are, and because I have the membership, it just reads the tag on the vehicle. This will go up, and then a lot of you are going to be familiar if you've been through these, but I'll take you on the journey with me, and you'll see how it is once we go in. But I do really like also the free the vacuum system. So right now they're spraying spraying the stuff for the bugs out front. I put it in neutral, and then it goes through here. And lights up different colors. I think it's just about a minute in here. Now that's what I don't like, when it pushes out the mirror. And this car wash always does that. And then basically when I get out of here, I go to the vacuum station. I do the vacuum, and then they have towels and stuff like that, so then I clean the spots that they miss because they don't do a good job getting the tailgates. And this is the dry section. Sign to say go. It didn't do it today. Usually it lights up green. I put it on drive, and then we head out here, and then we find a spot. I'll dry it off, get it all vacuumed up, and then we'll head out to the airport to pick up the Sentra that got returned. I'm gonna park over here. Here. Perfect. They just put some, they're putting out fresh towels, so that's good. And then you can see some of the stuff. They got the little bug cleaner, spray for your windows, all that stuff. Let me know down in the comments if you use a car wash system, and if you like it, and what's your experience been. All right, I'll be back in a little bit. All right, so we're done with the car wash, back in the car. And what I hate around this time is it's 6 o'clock and it's already nighttime, so it makes you feel like the day went super fast and now you can't see as well. But we're at the airport, we're getting close to the economy parking, and then you'll see me go in there. We'll find the car, and I'll do my best for you to see all that. And if you want me to make another video during the day to see it better, let me know down in the comments. I have no problem doing that. I'm here frequently at picking up cars here at the airport. We are at the airport property and we're closed. Now, Turo made some changes. I used to just park the cars in the parking garage, or I would park them on the surface lots if the parking garage was full, because during the holidays there's a lot of travel, so the parking garages would be full sometimes. But Turo made some changes recently where they're no longer allowing that. You can only park in certain areas, and if you're not going by those rules, they could kick you off the platform. So we're following the rules that Turo has set. And luckily, because I was concerned, I thought some of the guests would complain about the cars being in economy because they're a little bit further away. I've had no complaints on that, so that was good. And the good thing is economy parking is cheaper than the parking garage, and the reason that's good is I can no longer pass the cost on to the guests like I used to. Now I would disclose it. I used to do free deliveries. I would disclose on my profile and would send an automatic message to the guest letting them know that there was going to be a fee, so they're aware of it. But I guess something must have happened. Maybe there were complaints, I'm not sure, and Turo made a change. There could have been people abusing it, I'm not sure, but they don't allow that, so now I do have to charge a delivery fee. And the good thing about leaving an economy is that the cost is cheaper, because the parking garage is $24 a day, $20 a day at the surface. Here it's $14 a day, so it's a little bit cheaper. And if you get the car within 3 hours of it being parked, it's only $5. And if for some reason you can get it out within the 10 minutes after it was dropped off, it'd be free, but that's very unlikely. So best case is try to get the cars within 3 hours and you're only paying $5. If for some reason you can't, then it's going to be $14, so I charge $30. Now, the unfortunate part of it is Turo does charge, I believe, 10%. So if you charge a delivery fee, they are going to take a cut of that. So if I do pay $28, I kind of do take a little bit of a loss. But the reason I don't do higher on the delivery fee, because it's up to you how much you want to charge for delivery, is I don't want to do it too high because it can deter people from booking the car, right? So some people do higher, but then you don't get as much bookings. And then one of the negatives, if you're booking a car and it's at the airport, Turo also charges a delivery fee separate. So it kind of ends up being kind of expensive. So if you're doing airport, those are kind of some cons there, because I guess maybe Turo pays a fee to be able to operate at the airport. I know I did see some advertising, and anything at the airport's really expensive. So there's some fees associated that Turo charges besides what you get. So for some, I don't like to do the delivery too high, because I like to keep the cars booked, and I just basically do everything. All my bookings are airport deliveries. But here we are. Now, when I get up here, you have two options. I can get through with my SunPass, and if I get out in 10 minutes, it doesn't charge me anything, and that's the goal. Or I can pull a ticket, and it's still the same. If I get out within the 10 minutes, it doesn't charge me anything. So I come with two people. So right now, it's me, my girlfriend, and I drive in, we find the car, and then one person does the walk around, everything, and I get out, or she would get out within the 10 minutes, so we're not getting hit with 2 parking fees. Here's the machine, as you can see. Then you just push this little button. If I went on the other side, it would be for the SunPass. Alright, we got the ticket, so we gotta be quick. Where's the car park?
C19.
C19, all right. So we're gonna see C19. As you can see, economy right now is full. Usually it's not as full, but we are in the month of December, and as we get closer to Christmas, this is gonna get pretty crazy, that they'll probably even have to close this down and find other spots for people to park. It's happened on the other years around this time. So this is all A. So C is all the way down, I'm guessing.
C is on that side.
Tell me when to turn. All right, so we found the car, and now I have it here. I'm gonna do a walk around. I'm gonna take pictures. This is very important, because if anything happened to this car and we don't get it in the pictures, or we don't get it within 24 hours when the car was returned, Turo won't pay out. So you want to make sure you do a good walk around, especially if it's dark. You know, this might be annoying, but you got to do it every time. So we're going to go ahead and add those photos. I'm going to make sure I get every corner, and I'm going to put the flash on my phone. So every corner. Definitely check the rims. That's to be missed, especially during when it's night. Check the mirrors, check the windshield, everything. When you do this for a while, you realize that if you're not doing this, it can cost you. Check down low on the bumper. All these little things are very important. Yeah, I take a lot of pictures, even if you don't think it's necessary. There's been times you walk away, you think the car's good, you get, home or wherever you drop off the vehicles, and you say, oh, I missed something. And you can go back to the pictures, and you get it within the 24 hours, you're safe. But if you didn't get those pictures and you don't pay too much attention, you may not realize it till a day or two later. Now, guess what? It's too late, it's on you. Then I like to check the trunk, check underneath, because people sometimes forget stuff. Here's the lockbox. Alright. And then if you got to push to start, it's very important that you get one of these pouches to block the signal. The car's open. And then you want to check the interior, glove compartment, any part of the car that someone can forget something, in case there's something unsafe in the car. But yep, it looks like everything. The back seats, all that. So the car looks good. Take a ton of pictures on the inside. That's what I'm about to do. But I want to bring you on a journey, get you an idea of being a Turo host, especially if you have a 9-to-5. If you found this helpful, let me know down in the comments below. Don't forget to check the description box. Everything I use for Turo, lockbox, my pouch, what I use to clean the cars is all in the description box. So go ahead and check that out, and do me a big favor. Don't forget to subscribe and smash the like button. Thanks for watching.